Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? A little shout out for Steiner tractors. New parts for old tractors. Lots of good stuff there. So this is hopefully brake parts. Let's head her down and have a look. So they came today. I think they're the brakes I ordered for the band type brakes on the John Deere AR. Hopefully that's what it is. I've been sort of waiting for these. And if we ever get some nice weather, we'll get the thing up here and get working on it, because right now it's not very nice out here. So anyways, in the background, I don't know if you saw, we also have the 110TLB. It's needing a little repair as well. So we'll I had to move his trailer head a little more there so I can maybe swing right into here and a little bit closer to work on it. It's still pretty mushy down here. It's all, I want to get more fill. I want to bring that up about maybe 3 feet. And there's a lot of fill, but and bring this up maybe a foot here, and then it'll be a lot better. So let's get the tractor over here. We have a little repair on it to do today. I've had the parts for a while, just never got to doing it. I mean, I could have done it at the garage, but I figured you guys would want to be a part of it, because you guys are a part of this tractor, right? And have been for a lot of years. Poor old girl. Whoa. Well, what do we got on her for hours now, just for funds? 2,837.1. Still digging. Still runs good. No worries, but you know, it's getting old, like the rest of us. So I should be able to get her in here. See what I mean? It's all mushy and crap down here. I want to fill that in real nice. Eventually, I'll get some dirt slinging here for the summer, I'm sure. Oh, it's a little better here anyways, since where I drove over. This used to be all mush like that too, so yeah, lots of fun. Alright, that ought to do. So, what we have to fix today, is our 4-way flasher, which is a big module that's under here. And normally there's an arm sticking in here for your signals. And the funny thing is, the signals still work, although they probably haven't worked for a while. So that's still working, and it's flashing up there. Turns the other one's just to on, and then this one flashes. So that's working. That's a left. Turning the whole thing though. And there's right. Oh, maybe it's not working. Oh, there she goes. But the funny thing is, the 4-ways here don't work. They just stay on. But if you give it a, sometimes it'll flash once and that's it. So I have had problems with this unit once before, and I have replaced it once before. So we got to take this whole console guy off here, and there is a few screws. I don't know if I got to take, I might be able to get it without having to take this little throttle guys out of there. If I have to, I have to. But so we got a bolt here. There's one there, one on this side, one down in here. Now I've had this off before, and I think I had problems because they were screws like this actually, where they're really hard to get a hold of them guys, especially if they're rusted underneath. So once I got those ones out, I just put regular 7/16 bolts back in, head bolts. I mean, sorry. What are they? 1/4-inch bolts or something. So we got to take those out, and this whole console should come off. There should be a bunch of wires and stuff under here, and lots of fun. So we got to get some tools, and down in here I've got the lunch bag of stuff, and that's the new switch. We'll look at that in the table in here. But first, let's have a look at these parts. If you remember the other day, this is the one for the pulley, the belt pulley. And I've got that newer one in my garage down there. to work on it, and I'll probably put the new guy on once I get it all good and ready to go. We'll switch that up here though, I do believe. And those things just kind of mush around, hammer on, bang, away you go. No bolts, no screws, nothing to seizure up on you, just rip it off and fire on a new one. So, hopefully in here, I didn't get the free catalog this time, so I'm like, I don't want to get another free catalog. At least I don't think so. Wonder if they send me those cow tails again. Those things are weird. If you don't know what they are, it's like a candy thing. They taste good to start with, but if you don't get rid of them fast, oh, they taste horrible. After that, I found anyway. So, yeah, I got to get this band brake off the John Deere AR, and try to replace it. Hopefully these will work. I don't know though if the little rivet holes are going to line up with the holes on this thing. So I'm like, oh, cowtails. These things taste really funny if you don't chew them. Once you get rid of it's kind of like a beef jerky thing. If you chew it for too long, it tastes kind of gross. This is the same kind of thing. You got to kind of chew it. Yeah, that's good. Get rid of it because, like, you know, swallow it or something. Because ooh, they are flexible too. Nice. That actually might work. It brings you the new rivets too, which is nice. I don't have a rivet machine, but of course they sell that there too. But I'm like, oh, I'm sure hit it with something. And I think the rivet head this end goes on the side of the, yeah, it would go on the side of the inside of the brake kind of thing that would rub on the thing. But it does recess down a lot. I don't know how thick mine are. I don't even know if it's the same kind of stuff. But anyway, so that's good. I got 2 cow tails. I haven't even had lunch yet, so that might be my lunch. So that's good. That'll work. I hope. Anyways, now we'll have to drill some new holes to match up those guys. But all right, we'll just get those out of the way for now, and let's look at the parts we're going to replace here today. And yeah, I haven't done this once before, and I guess maybe weather gets into it or whatever. I mean, they're not perfect. So, well, that's the new module, and that's of course where your signal things flicks on there. Now, when I got this, you know, new tractor, I replaced it the first time. I had to wreck this tiny little screw that holds this arm on here, and it sucked because I had to wreck the arm to get this out. It doesn't come out unless you have that arm off, right? So I've got the new nut that holds it on between the console thing and, you know, there. That's that part. I've got, believe it or not, they put this in a package just for the little lock washer. I got him to get me the whole assembly, so, and then the new screw. That's the screw I couldn't get out because it's, you know, just a flathead screw thing, right? So I got a little bit of anti-seize I'm going to put on this just in case we still have it when I have to replace it again. You never know. But so that's that, and then there's the new, that's it for that bag. There's the new signal arm guy. So I had to like butcher that thing to get the thing out. So that's the new one too. So parts are still available, which is good. All right, let's get outside here. We'll get our tools and see if we can get this console to move. Okay, so this should hopefully go all right here. It's too bad I just can't. Too bad I just can't get through the top console here, but I don't believe I can. So we'll rip and tear. I don't mind ripping and tearing. It's not usually too bad. But hopefully all these come off good again. All this to replace a little wee module, eh? Yeah, and these had, like I showed you those bolts up there that had those on it. Wow, that sucked. Trying to get those off. No lock washers or nothing. Well, there's one out. One right here. Might go and get some washers maybe when I put this back together here. Just to make, well, you know, those didn't come off, I guess, but they're actually not tight, but it's plastic, so you don't want it, like, you know, fired on super tight, right? So Okay, this one is being a little bit of a butthole. It's not much fun, but it should eventually come out here. There we go. Alright, gotta move to this one now. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff I want to do soon with the weather, but it turns nice here. Anytime actually I could change the oil in the truck down here, that's my main thing I got to do first. Although I was thinking about that. Because you know how it was burning oil at the start there for I don't know why. Nobody has explained that to me at all yet. I don't know why. They would be doing that on a brand new engine. Doesn't make you sit too well when you got a $70,000 or whatever dollar truck that thing is. Maybe it wasn't that much, it was about 50,000, but still, and it's burning oil. I mentioned it to the dealership and they're like, oh, I don't know. Okay, bud. Oh, this was a little bit of a different one here. That's right. Just can't quite get into her yet. Trying to remember what the heck this was now. I'll show you this. I don't know why they did this. It doesn't make any sense. Let's get you off the tripod. So we're doing good, getting bolts off, and then all of a sudden you come across this freaking trough thingy here. And my bolt I gotta get is right up under here about. I don't know what this cover is for though, it doesn't make any sense. So I gotta get a couple of bolts out of here, I think. Yeah, this one here, and that goes into like holding the whole fender on there, so that's kind of weird. That should just come right off. I think it's a welded nut on the inside. Feels like it anyways. And then I think this whole thing is the only one that's holding it on. That's kind of silly why they do that. There's got to be some idea of it, but well, let's get some bigger sockets here and we'll get this guy off. Okay, we got a 15 millar meter. Hopefully this comes out all right. Oh, it's not even tight. Gotta love rattly things. Rattles, and at least it didn't fall out. I think I would have noticed that because it makes the whole guy floppy then, right? I don't understand what that's there for. It doesn't make any sense to me. I think that's the only one though. This whole piece, I think, come down enough that I can get this other one out. So, I don't know, I guess you're in that area. We'll just keep rolling. Keep rolling. Rolling. Okay. At least I don't believe I gotta get that thing off anymore. I thought these bolts would have been a little more crappied up than they are, but they're not. So that's okay, don't mind that. Okay. Nut off. Now I might have enough. Maybe here to get under here now. Not quite. One more that's buried. And I might actually have to fire the tractor up to put the stabilizer down on this back corner to get in there. That we can do. Now, let's not lose any of our tools. Won't be running very long. Okay, so where's our other bolt? It's kind of buried. I'll just maybe leave you running there. I don't think you're going to see much more. It's sort of buried in behind the tire here. Where do you go? I might have to take this little throttle lever extender thing off of here. Maybe. Oh crap, there goes a nut. Oh, nuts. I found him already. I found him. He's there. Okay. Now, I think we're floppy enough there, but if I get a little 10 mil, I can take that throttle off. Okay, throttle's off. Throttle extender lever guys off. Should clear there now. It's just a little bit of farting around. And let's put you back on the TP here while we extract this guy. I think I got all the bolts. I'll just make double sure. Oh yeah, we're good I think now. Gotta really be careful with this plastic thing because it's, I imagine, getting kind of brittle. Okay. That'll get us in there anyways. So what do we got in here now? A lot of dirt for somehow reason that got in there. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna work on the top of this box here now. I'm not too sure if I can get you in there. Let's move you around a bit. All right. I don't know whether. I don't think that's gonna come up easily. Now I probably have a socket, but I do have. Hang on a sec here. I do have an adjustable wrench here. A little bit overkill maybe, but that's why they call me Overkill Bill, right? So let's jump in front of you for a second here. Oh yeah, you butthole, come on. Oh, I don't want to turn the whole thing. I'm gonna have to go underneath, I guess, and hold it. It totally messes up you guys, maybe potentially. Probably a socket would have been easier. Socket would be easier there, bud. But I think we might have got it. Might not be loose enough yet by finger now. Okay. So surprisingly, this is a not very expensive module. I think I'm definitely going to put this back on with a socket. I think this module is only like $39, which really surprised me. I mean, John Deere? Oh, really? It's an electronic part. Should be like $1,400, right? Okay, we got her kind of exposed there now. Let's get you back outside here. Okay, let's see. So there's our module. Yep, that should be it. So I got some plugs here. It looks like I greased that up before, but I don't think that's had a problem there. But let's just grab our new one. We'll plug it in and see if our four-ways work again. Hopefully that's all that's wrong. Okay, new module. 12 volts. 12 whole volts. Alright, let's make sure everything's koshered there. Looks good. Maybe I'll just steal a bit of this grease off of this one here, and looks like I put more than enough. Just makes a bit better contact. I didn't bring any of that dielectric stuff with me, but or whatever that stuff's called, it looks good anyways. Okay, so let's plug her in now. We gotta make sure. Okay, now let's check our four-ways. Hey. I was worried for a second there. It didn't go. I'm like, wait a minute. Why is it speeding up? Oh, that's interesting. I think that's as fast as it's supposed to be. I know for a fact that before the other module screwed up, it was slow. Like it slowed down a whole bunch, so that's good. That's working good. Now let's check the backs. Make sure they're working. Yeah. Looking good. I'm not too sure why the bottom one's flashing sort of too. I don't think the light bulb's actually flashing. I think it's just flashing through the plastic. That one must have more dirt on it or something. It's not doing it there, but well, that's good. And I got 4 ways again. Now I just got to put it all back together. So yeah, that is the. You can hear it clicking there, right? So let's check our signals too. Make sure that's all good. Should be fine, but. That is left. Sounds like you're breaking it. And right. Right. Okay. I am going to go find a socket for that huge nut. And we'll put that back through and tighten her down. That's interesting. The new nut is actually way bigger. Way bigger than the old nut. A little bit thicker too, eh? So I have a socket for this size, but not this size in my kit there. So I will have to put her back on by hand, and then I guess I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get to her, I guess. Okay, so I know you can't see. Let's see if we can get just maybe a hair bit closer. It's probably the best I can get you. And this thing I'll probably just put on a little hand tight. I might have to adjust the little module under there for the little signal arm guys. So I'm going to go grab it now. And we'll get it on there too. Okay, so this guy is supposed to go between these two arrow things. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I think it's supposed to mush on a bit tight. From what I remember, so I better get under here and hold that module. Screw will push it down a little bit. Okay, so I got my screw and a little lock washer guy here, and I'm just gonna spread just a little bit of thread stuff on there to keep it from corroding, maybe, so it's easier to get out next time. Okay, hopefully the stick isn't in your way here. Is the stick in your way? What are we working? No, we're good. Alright, let's get the little bolt out of the bag here. Don't drop the bolt. Tiny little bolt. And I'm just going to use some of my nickel anti-seize lubricant stuff here. Just a hair a little bit. Definitely don't need much. Needs a little stir though first. And I'm going to first of all put this little lock washer on the bolt. Tiny little lock washer. Puny. Okay, so I got it on there. Let's just give her a little tiny dab. And that'll do her. Hopefully. That started in there. Let me put this stuff down. Actually, that's pretty close, I think. Where that's got to be. I got to take this off again though after, I guess, to tighten that bolt up, but we'll have to try that. It's going to be like I remember this now, it's like a trial and error if you get it in the right spot or not, but I think if I put that square pretty much in the middle there. We should be good. So we'll crank this fella up here, I guess. And I think I very rarely use these signals anyways, but they are kind of nice to have when you do need them, right? Okay, throw it on here with all my coat and crap on. I should have taken it off, I guess. So as long as the module doesn't move, we should make it all right here. Okay, now, yeah, I've got a little bit of Loctite or thread sealant stuff in there. That's good. Now let's put that thing on. All right. We'll put her down, I guess. Okay, let's see here. It's a little off. Could go turn in a little bit, but I could probably fix that underneath here if I can grab that module on the other side, pop it off. Okay, let's just see if I can turn this thing a little bit. Don't need much. Oh, that'll do it. Oh, anyways. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now let's get you back down off of here and we'll reassemble all this. Alright, now I've got to make sure I get this all back. I got to get over the little throttle stub actually thingy that's coming at the back here. There we go. Oh my goodness. Almost got her bang on. Okay, so I'm going to do these back ones first, and then I'll come up after, and we'll do these front ones here. Okay, let's see. We'll do maybe this crappy inside one here first. They're actually not too bad. These are nicer. This I remember now. This sucked really bad. When I had to get these first with those old types of screws on there. I can't remember now if I actually drilled some of them out. I don't remember that now, but I remember it was a real pain in the rear end. I do remember that part, so. What's going on? I don't want to go wicked tight on them because I don't want it to break through the plastic. It wouldn't take much for those. They'd go through it like no sweat. So we'll do this guy, and this guy, and I probably should lube these up too, but it didn't look too bad, so I'm not going to worry about them. Because hopefully I don't have to do this again. I probably will, but I don't know. They don't seem to want to replace this machine, which is fine. I understand machinery is expensive. You got to get money out of it, but I did math. And I calculated how much money estimated, it was a pretty close estimation, how much money this tractor has made them by digging graves, and it was an astounding number. I'll tell you, it doesn't owe us anything about 6 or 8 times over now. But anyways, that's not up to me. So, and that's fine too, because I really like this tractor. It works really great. It's a perfect size for what I need, and it's got tons of power and strength, we'll say, for what I need it to do. Like, you know, I can pretty darn near lift anything back there I need, pretty much. A couple of big ones that I couldn't, of course, but pretty much. So there's the old module. I don't know what happened to it. That might be neat to just take it to frickin' hard something, metal something, and maybe an axe and smash it open and see if it's all corroded or some crap in there, because this stuff's probably pretty hard. Or not. Maybe it's not hard. I'm definitely going to cut myself doing that. So I think what I'm going to do is actually crack it open. I kind of want to see what's in there. It's probably an enclosed thing inside this enclosed thing, but it obviously got some kind of moisture in it, I guess. And heavy duty flasher made in USA. So let's we'll just clean up the tools here and stuff, and then we'll bust this fella open and see what's in here. Okay, just so happen to have a pretty good block of steel here. Probably should have safety glasses on, but I'm not going to go stupid with this thing. I'm just going to try to crack through it a little bit. I am totally going to freaking cut my fingers here again. Are you nervous there, bud? A little bit. Now I am nervous that I said it. Oh. Not like this glove's gonna help much, but just like cutting a pizza. Sides seem really tough on it. Oh, we might have cracked her open there, boys. Oh, maybe not quite yet. Jeez, what is this thing made out of? Definitely not made in China. You can tell that right off the start. See, that's why I gotta hold it. I just want to see if it's got some corrosion inside. Is it seriously starting to rain, or is that blood? I got drips on here. Maybe it's coming out of my axe. Holy jumping. I am pretty good with an axe, honestly, but I say that and I cut my finger open, right? Ooh, that got some chunks out of her. Still holding a little bit. Almost got her, boys. Almost got her. Oh, there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. I had no idea. There's like gears and crap. Wow. In the corner here that's giving me a grief. Are you nervous? There's definitely something really solid in this corner. I'm gonna have to try to get it to break lower. There! Jumping. There we go, we got it. Oh, there's even like a little drying tampon thing guy in there. That's funny. Didn't work, bud. didn't work. Okay, what do we got in here? Let's have a look. Okay, so there's our, well, it was our switch. Got kind of wrecked there, I guess, but let me grab my wrench guy here again. So I got that kind of bent a little bit there. Oops, sorry. Let's put it down a little bit there. Sorry, I got that kind of bent a little bit there, but that's our switch. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool how all that works. See all those little guys moving down there, making contact and stuff. So it's contacting this one, which should probably be power, and then it contacts over here for one of those. Now, I guess this is our flasher here. There's little points and everything in there, but then look under here. It's a little bit mangled now, but there's little gears and everything down in there. I don't really understand what all that's for, but that's quite a little mechanism in there. A little wire and everything goes up inside there. I guess if that wire got fried, it wouldn't be such a good thing, but I guess when this is clicking, so it must have been in this little guy here that, yeah, it is raining. Ha, stupid rain. Must have been in this little guy here that maybe screwed up. It got a little bit corroded or something. I don't know if I can get this apart anymore. Ah, look at that. Oh, there's all kinds of cool gears and stuff in here. Look at all this stuff. Wow, it's never going to work again, but that's all right. So we put a new one in. Holy jumping. There's all kinds of cool stuff in here. A little weight guy, that's a little flywheel kind of guy. It's really heavy for the size of it. And then this looks like plastic, but then this looks like some kind of metal. That must be your delay, like the chick 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 chick. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but that's pretty cool. And then there's a switch that got kind of mushed. It should be up. Oops, it should be up. Don't know if I can straighten that up or not. Nope. Anyways, then there's this other piece here. That's your actual flasher module, I guess, here. That must get a, you know, there must be a timer in there, or it overheats and then breaks the connection again, and that's your, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Neat little spring on there too. It all looks really clean though, so I don't really know what happened to it, but see there's a bit of a burn mark there, so it could have been even just something like that, right on those little points there. So on this other side, yeah, I think it's probably just wore out, because this one here is pretty burnt out too by the looks of things. See this one here? Let me get you on a little bit of a zoom here. See those points there are pretty burnt out. I would say that would be our problem, probably right there. Interestingly as it is, all it was probably this part here. Oh, where do we go? Probably this part right here. It's got a bunch of arced metal on it from this side. So, you know, that's supposed to touch and then, but oh well. $40 is not worth really messing with. It would have been destroyed to get in there anyways, because it's supposed to be all sealed, right? So there you go. Anyways, we're working again. Man, it makes me think, oh, but it's all right. Okay, so yeah, we got all this back together. The throttle's back on there. Starter up, put this guy back up. And that guy gets folded over. And that is where I put my shovel. Right like that. Alright, there we go. Good to go. So that is, I guess, it for today. We're making flashes again. That's good. And you guys have yourselves a good day, and hopefully the next video will be oil change on the F-150, or Hopefully the John Deere AR. A little bit older than this one, we'll say. But yeah, catch you all later. You guys have a good day, and thanks for watching.